There you go. Right, as per usual, there's a clear my throat. Excuse me. Testing, testing. Yep, audio's all good. Right, okay. I've had a busy weekend with regards to Rimworld. There was a little glitch with one of the mods. It was a cue surprise, but it wasn't a major one. It was just like an updated tweak thing, so I had to go in and sort it out. And whilst I was doing that, I thought, you know what? Let's try something. And for a giggle, I cranked the difficulty up one level to start to allow raids and things like that to happen. You know what? I'm just gonna load the game and show you. Just gonna load the game. You can see there, like 21st. That was yesterday. Yep, yesterday. For some reason I thought today was the 20th. Nope, it's the 22nd today. No, it's because Bank Holiday Monday has thrown my mental clock off. Mental clock? Calendar even. You know. But yeah, I've been busy over in this game on the weekend. Honestly, combining my off-stream save and my stream save, I think was actually a good idea, because there was whilst the game isn't necessarily can have boring spots, there is some often, by the very nature of it, it's perfectly fine. I enjoy that repetitive, just like waiting for something to finish building, waiting for this to do. Again, I personally love doing that, but it's not very interesting to watch or chat about. So yeah, the defense system works. It really. I posted in the Discord, like the first raid came along, and they're just like, because I built the wall, they were funneled into the kill box, and they pretty much just went. Brrr. Yeah, you'll see. Okay. So it's just right. So you see, we've got a couple of new people as well. Couple of new folks, couple of new ones. I'm just pause here for a sec. Wait to then pause it. Right. Okay. So Flotsy, oh Florian Flotsy, one of our OG crew. He has the war casket. Now this, I was expecting this to be more like the sort of dreadnought stuff, and it kind of is, but visually it looks closer to the way that the more like the Steps Astartes marine suits work, or kind of like crossover Gundam. You can see, like from his picture, that he has that sort of Gundam style look. It's not as blocky, as chunky as I was expecting it to be, and I a little bit disappointed, but not to a point where I'm upset, because he can carry and walk around with. It's an interesting process. It's basically you have three parts. Let's go on a little tour first of all. So we have some prisoners first of all, who are just being, you know, looked after by our crew. They're all being good. I've started to expand things, and I've kind of figured out why this process was going slowly, but it's something I'm having to do manually, because I don't know why, it's this weird quirk of the game. Okay, here is going to be our Bionics lab, because I thought if this is the organic sector, and over here is the mech sector, and over here is going to be like the 40k stuff, and over here is going to be the spaceship, and over here is going to be the vehicles. We're running out of space for a start. This is still going to be the hospital. You can see we have this built up, we have this being built up. I've put grass here temporarily. I might make an external thing from that, just because I wanted something to go here. And it's going to be the same here. I'm going to put some grass here once this is done. Again, this is just to basically what's the word I'm looking for? Just so there's something there, rather than being just blank. So we have these things. So we'll do the auto harvester. Do that now. Yeah, that's ready to go. Do the auto sower as well. It's not perfect, you have to do it manually, but it does the job. Okay, so we're still going to keep this area as like where the vehicles and stuff go, but essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like the Lehman Russ and everything else, like the big tank stuff down here, because this area over here is the entrance slash kill box, and you can see there's still some juice left over, but it resulted in some interesting things. It did. Yeah, those are the corpses of the of the raiders who dared to attack me. Yeah, that's I didn't go well for them. I'm not kidding. They turned up and was just like absolutely destroyed. So I've gone for bolter, las cannon, bolter. Same again in bolter, las cannon, bolter. And for the moment, this works well. I may extend this out a little bit. In fact, no, I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3 there, and 1, 2, 3 there. It does have some issues because of this here, that they can't obviously they can't really fire through this, so they have to wait until people get into this kind of like catchment, I suppose you can call it, this area here sort of thing, for it to be effective. But it does mean that if they come up this way, as soon as they get to here, they get targeted by 1, 2, 3, 4, and same for here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not like, it's basically that they fire the opposite place they're going to go, and they're not indestructible, but they can do a pretty good job. Okay, so that's part 1. Part 2, because we had some uninvited guests, I had the organic material that was required to make our first proper mechanoid, and I have made a, where is it? Here we go. This is our Libratron, sorry, Scriptomatron, and they are basically working on books. That's basically what they're going to be doing, because one of the things I'm probably going to be doing probably tomorrow will be remaking this area into the library / learnatorium, which is what Richard was going to do. I mean, I may shrink this down a little bit, but it's fine as it is there. I mean, it kind of almost matches up with that, so I may just move that in by like 1 or 2 sections and to keep that there, so it's like basically in line with that. Didn't plan on doing it that way, just happens to have worked out. Put some more bits and pieces down here, got a bit more organisation, but what's that? That's the disposable rocket launcher. Yeah, disposable rocket launcher. We have a mech, we have an android, and at the moment, the android thing's interesting because they work in a way very similar to the genetic stuff. Let me just show you down here. So, this is for making the mechanoids, which I'm going to be calling them. Now, the mechanoids are the sort of like little helper bots and things like that, like our writer bot, librarian one, and they are the ones that needs to have something controlling them, which is what this is for, the Gestalt engine or the Gestalt engine. And this basically acts as a mechanite, who is someone who can take control of mechanoids and, you know, direct them, things like that. They're kind of like almost like a heart. They're not quite autonomous like the androids are, but they're like the next step up from the drones and the basic bots. So at the lowest level in terms of what they can do, you have the bots. Then the next level up, you have the mechanoids, and they are a little bit more flexible in terms of what they can do. You can customize them, adding things like that. Then above that, you have the androids, which under certain circumstances can what's called awaken and become basically pawns. Then you have the organic stuff, and then it all scales up from there. So as I said I would do as well, I have organized fields, and we now have one field for every basic ingredient, which is making the fridge look a little bit more fuller and a little bit more disorganized. But you know what, I'm okay with that, because we need to start making stuff as well. Now, speaking of, you may see here that we have let's just close that down. There you go. You may see that we have we have quite a bit of silver now and quite a bit of steel. Again, I'm not going hot on the auramite. Oh, sorry, the ceramite. Could do some more auramite, but you know, that's not a major thing. Definitely, I think we'd do some FSX and maybe some more. Yeah, we're going to need some more uranium at some point because we're getting a bit low. You know what? Speaking of that, let's actually let's start making some more. Let's just get rid of those. Uranium, there you go. We'll just have that there for now. There you go, we'll just have that there. Again, organise stuff a bit over here. We have, I say, this is going to be where the starship or spaceship is going to be built, which is why I've cordoned it off. This is going to be, I mean, technically there's going to be like one smaller than this, because I want to have like a space where they can walk around the outside and stuff like that, blah 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 blah. I also have a extra turret there as well. And you see those things have a pretty decent range. That's the thing with these turrets, they have beefy range, very beefy range. So let's just put it on 1 for the moment, so this is going to be doing something. Right, so over here we have some more. The genetics lab's expanding. We're working on the next extractor lab, so we have the different gene extractors over here as well. I think I might actually just move. Oops. Oh yes, that's it. We're doing a blood drive in the hospital at the moment because Nuna is low on the blood hemogen, so she needs some. So everyone's very kindly donating some of their blood. So let's go into the hemo packs, which will stick in the fridge freezer for her, because she's been very helpful. Is that a Gatling gun? Yeah, and that's carrying. Hordabot is carrying. What are they carrying? They are carrying. You know what? That's fine. You do what you can do, Hordabot. Yeah, this is like a sort of temporary thing, which I do need to sort out at some point, but I'm not too fussed about this. One thing I am a bit not much concerned with, but trying to figure out how to sort out is there's a few things that like unsupport. Yeah, see, load hemogen, Nuna. Yeah, she's getting very low on hemogen, very low. So you know, people are being good and they're trying to help her. So that's it's all worked out very well. And actually, what I might do is be blood. Yeah, blood pack. Yeah, put blood packs in here as well. There you go, so they can go in here. So that's a hold them all over there. We also have Baby Malkador, who is the child of Brilla and Soren. So I was sorting out the gear issue I was having, and so you can see now she has a plasma sword properly assigned to her correctly. Speaking of, we have a plasma hammer, a persona hammer here, but I'm not happy with how this has been organised. So this is going to have to be reorganised. How I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. Like, maybe I could sort of make an arsenal or something down here. You know, turn this area here into like a proper thing, but then have the other bits and pieces here. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it here. But for this is something I need to change it, because I'm not happy with it. It's like I want to be able to see and figure out, get things organised and go, right, all ammo, all weapons, ranged weapons, all melee weapons, all armour. Yeah, it's a little bit hodgepodge at the moment. So there you go. So we've got we can make upgrades for our mechs as well. So mechs can be upgraded. Androids can be taught. Now I kind of goofed a little bit when I was making this, is because you need to have basically 4 scans of someone's brain to make different people to make I suppose you can say like a persona core, a positronic brain, whatever you want to call it, basically an android brain. I made the mistake of thinking I could put 4 different ones and it will contribute to the same ones. Nope, it all has to be in the same pod. There may be a way where you can link them up. I've misread it, but I kind of goofed with that. But honestly, I think it looks kind of cool having like 4 of them, because I kind of have different stages. So yeah, this is our so for example, we can't give Nick because she has no passions because she's an android. But now the way the Android stuff works, like, it's pretty good. It's you literally, you create an Android, and these are the basic components that every Android has. As you can see, you know, complexity 31, and you need 1% of subcore, plasteel, uranium, advanced components. So it's pretty simple to make. This is where it gets interesting, and you can start doing stuff. You've got the subroutines. So, for example, you can say only unarmed combat. You can make them pilotable. Extension of a pilot. Basically, pilot can be no larger than half the size of their vehicle. So you can make them vulnerable. Sort of say, well, why do you make them vulnerable terrain? If you notice, power efficiency. The more that goes up, the less power they require. Basically, whereas something that's beneficial, kind of like the genes have, like the food, like over here, you know, self-recharge, that is a -4. So yeah, you can kind of see how it happens. Now, there's a lot of cosmetic options, a lot. See, like horns, you can pretty much make. Yeah, so you can see here, you've got all the core stuff that they've got here. So this is the stuff you don't really want to touch on. Obviously, if you're in, you might think, you know what, I want to have a firefighter android. You can make them immune to fire. You can change their heads. You can make them small. You can make them giant. For example, this android is huge. Huge! So you can see there's like there. What is it? Yeah, complexity. I do want to make a big chunky android at some point, but not right now. You don't really need it. It's just basically just sort of more to sort of, they called it genes, but essentially because it's using basically the same system as genes, but it's tailored towards androids and things like that. But there is, as you can see, there's a lot you can do. You can say for at the hardware, you've got the miscellaneous stuff, which is miscellaneous. You can give them tentacles, exotic organism, eyes of Shub-Niggurath, claw hands. There's a lot of things you can do. A lot. That says the mechanated stuff, which is, you've got the body. So this is, if the gene ones is for organic creations, this is for inorganic. For the more sophisticated androids, you can make datas, you can make replicants from what the equivalent of and things like that. You can basically create generic types, so you can say like, right, I want a data style module, but give them a little bit of a tweak, things like that. You can almost make like sort of Borg-like ones. But one thing we're going to be working on today as well is not only this, we're going to be working on Bionic stuff. Oh, seeing masterwork. Okay. Hey, where's the? Do we have a medical bot? That's the question. Let me just check something. Oh, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have 3. Who's our? I want to do medical. Do medical when we're medical. Oh, there's a lot who want to do medical, but he's asleep. You know what? Let's put her on that for now. Take off childcare. Dang it. She doesn't have any medical subroutines, otherwise I would have made a medibot. Oh yes, the Gestalt engine's now upgraded. So this gives me a chance to do other bits and pieces like hack biocoded things, which are like the judge weapons, which means only one person can use it, but you plug it in there. Now there's a chance it can be destroyed. I won't deny it, but There we go, she's had a blood pack, so she's feeling a little bit better. Oh, colleagues can gain expertise. Those of what you got expertise in. Oh, intellect. Good for you. Right, let's have a look. Let's go researching. There you go. Some people have had yeah, for some reason Cersei. Oh, there you go, there's Omnibot. There you go. Start donating blood. And they're going to put it wherever they need to, which I think is either going to be in the freezer or in here. Should be. There you go, yep. And we got there 2 blood packs. Okay, that's not so bad. So, yes, as I was saying, I got slightly sidetracked then. And there's a surprise. Okay. I'll keep you going for a while, Nuna. Right. Okay, so yeah. What I'm going to work on today, ooh, thank you, is the Bionics stuff, which is Bion. Okay, so we have a Bionic workbench, which is that. I'm going to pop that. I'll pop that there. We're going to have animal prosthetics and Bionics table. We'll have that. We'll have that there. Then we'll have the advanced one, which we'll have there, and then we'll have the different storage here. This will be that's the basics, advanced, everything else. So we have a tool cabinet, and we'll put the tool cabinet there and there. Oh, no, let's actually cancel that. Let's try it again. So we'll have that one there, and then that one there. There we go. And then I can make little things there, which basically will. There we go. And then down here will be where we have like the storage, bits and pieces, like implants and bits and pieces will go there. Maybe some extra storage or extra stuff that gets made over there. There you go. Yeah. Everyone's done a nice blood drive, and that's gone very, very well for them. Good. Good to know. Thank you. Going with that. Oh god, yeah. Oh god, oh yes, of course. To you needed some blood packs for the hemo pump, didn't you? Yes, I forgot about that. Oh, you completely forgot about that. Okay, so that one's growing. That one's being harvested. That's doing its thing there. Yeah, we're going to need a fair amount of this gene pack stuff, but we're working on it. It's working on it. We also need to Rilla. Oh, there, over there, right? Okay, yeah. I need to make. Yeah, for some reason I have to do this manually, but it works. Where's it gone? Yep. Oh, I'm missing some advanced components. Okay, so you can't do that at the moment. Yeah, that's why it's the advanced components are like what's slowing things down. But I'm saving that because we need STCs. Now, I've mentioned about the STC before. These are like the advanced blueprints basically for this. Now, these are what we need. So if I want to make a plasma reactor, I just need 2 STC fragments. If I want to make plasma weapons, it's 2. Melter weapons is 2. Advanced bolters is 2. Lucifer Blacks is that. Tempest to Scions. Only the 1. It shows you here what it can make. If I just click on it, see plasma generator, plasma weapons, melter weapons, bolt. Basically, it's different gear. Custodian's gear. Obviously, because that unlocks a lot, I need to have 5 STC fragments. Astartes shields, assault jump packs, Astartes light armor, Imperial basic tanks. So if I want the Valkyrie, I need 2 STC fragments. So that this is, and here of course we have the top tier gear. But I'm thinking out of all of these ones. I mean, because the Chimera is pretty cool. Can't deny that. Driver, gunner, passion. It's like a sort of upgrade, I suppose you could, or next tier up from the Rhino. But we need the aircraft, I think. Yeah, we need the aircraft. Where is it? Move speed. Yeah, it's an okay amount of cargo. There's an okay amount. Where's the Chimera? Yeah, see, the Chimera is obviously because it's more of a tank. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. But yeah, we need STC fragments for that. Now, the Gestalt engine also has a passive bonus at the moment where it is basically it gives a bonus to our bandwidth, which means how many mechs we can have on the base without it being tied into someone like Jade. We've also got the upgrade now where they can be sent on expeditions on caravans and things like that. But this is the now again I've mentioned before, this needs to be cleared out. This is going to be basically for the, I'm trying to what to call it. There's a very specific thing I'm keeping an eye out for. Very specific thing. There we go. And it needs a fair amount of space, which is why this is, again, like the ship thing, this has been pre-allocated for it. It may get to a point where I don't actually have access to it. If that happens, then so be it. And to put a little chair there, I think. Yeah, we'll put a little chair right there. As you can see here, this is where we make the different components, like the Android air filter. So basically, if I want to make upgrades for like proper Androids and things like that, or optical unit. That's basically if an Android needs a spare body part, this is where I come to make them. So that's that. This is basically the, I suppose you could say, the Android version of hospitals. This is their version of beds. I suppose, kind of. This is where they're actually made. And this is just like some tool things I put just to, wherever. I may put another couple here. Like I say, I've got space for like 4 droid stations, so I may just sort of duplicate those over to there and then have here for like Android equipment of that sort of thing. This is the advanced upgrades assembler. This is where I make upgrades for Androids. Where is it? So mech upgrades. So for example, insert a mechanizer to the mech upgrader. After insertion, mechanizer should begin upgrade process. So if I go to there, storage. So I've got the upgrade stored there. Yeah, there you go. Production chip. Yeah, general labour speed 115%. Global work speed plus 30%. So I'm going to see if I can implant both of those, because there's one production, one's for general work. But we'll start with the production chip. So I'll just put 2 of those there just because this is where they're made. Put a little chair there. That's where the other things made. This is making the different cores or the brains. This one basically removes the brain from the subject, hence why it looks like it's got like a skeleton on it. Whereas this is more sort of a gentle scanning one, but it can't make the top tier versions. So, yeah. What was one of the uninvited guests found out? It's like, oh look, you're still alive. Not for much longer. Well, yeah, technically she is still alive. She's just had her brain removed. So, anybody who raids me becomes, well, it's their own fault. Okay, empty workbench. What's empty? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, let's just pop in. I'm just going to put this here just so there's something in there. So, you see we've got shields, bots, command packs. Again, a lot more customizing. A lot of stuff we can do, but at the moment we are working on the custodies thingy, so once we got that, then we can work on upgrading towards the Primarch one. As you can see, it takes 20,000 research units. Excuse me, I forgot to take my AV tablet today. That's that. But yeah, like I say, this is for It's a very specific thing. I just don't know if we get it, we do. If we don't, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just get the so let's move Malcador to there. Let's move there. Oh, choose upgrade. I just said I was going to do. There you go. Hide not installable. Oh, okay, yes, because she's not a constructor. Yes, this is just a general. Okay, so we'll confirm that. So that will make her then attack a little bit faster. It takes a little while. It takes like an hour, in-game hour to install. Good evening. As you can see, she's been upgraded now. Our first mech. Yeah, the kill box. The kill box is disgustingly effective. I wait till our Scriptometron has finished upgrading first of all. We did tier 2, a tier 2 mech stuff, which is why we can now make all of this. It's disgustingly effective. Like, it's not perfect, and it's not they're not indestructible. So now our Scriptometron should be able to work faster, although she probably needs to recharge by the looks of it. She probably needs to recharge soon. What's her okay, let's actually crank it up to 10%. So she's got a little bit of power to get back to what she was doing. There we go. There you go. So when she gets to 10%, she will basically go and recharge. Which I think should be, where's the recharge unit? Fudge, where's it gone? Just me. Where did I put it? Oh, here you go. So yeah, the recharge unit is here. So she'll come in here, recharge, produce a waste pack, which then get reprocessed into chem fuel through a two-step process. I think I've set that up correctly. Yeah. Waste pack gets converted into reactive chem pack, and then the reactive chem pack gets made into chem fuel. And I think there's only like a little bit of waste left over, which can then be put in the corner of shame. Speaking of, yeah, that's what's left of the first raid that dared to attack me, because I cranked the difficulty up from peaceful to level 1 in terms of raids and difficulty, just to make things interesting, just to test out the kill box. And I realised it's like, yeah, this works. This works disgustingly well, so I've left it on that one. Something else I've discovered as well is that the mech stuff, because they come in by drop pods, semi-randomly choose where they're going to go. Like, there's certain areas. Yeah, it went very, very messy for them, and it got to a point where they'd all been killed off. There was like one prisoner left. I was, wait a minute, I can use that prisoner's brain to make my first mechanoid. So we did. We then made, not long afterwards, because we had the tech from the drop that was dropped from the mech attacks, that we were able to make the androids, because it's like almost like I look at it going, wait a minute, we can use that tech to dick. Aha! We can now make androids. So we have an android. Joe, our first android. Technically, she's 2 days old. She's focused on crafting and intellectual. At the moment, this is her. This top stuff here is pretty much like hardwired. You can change it, you can tweak it, but this is like the sort of like the standard stuff that most droids get. These are the things that I added in. Combat incapable. Like Joe's not a combat one. She's a crafter, she's a researcher droid. Zero waste. Androids of this subroutine will not generate toxic waste packs. So I thought, ooh, that's quite nice to have. That's always good. Self-recharge, capable of replacing their own reactors due to small internal batteries that keep them functioning. Incapable of cooking, because we don't really need cooking anymore. Crafting, and intellectual. So basically, that's her program and her subroutines. Now there is a small chance. I don't know what it is. It's kind of kept random, mysterious, in that she could become awakened. As far as I can tell, awakened seems to be making more like Data from Star Trek. We do have our first Space Marine at the moment, but because Flotsy got absolutely messed up, and like I say, I thought the war caskets were going to be like the dreadnoughts, and they kind of are, but they're more like the tactical dreadnought armor. If you've ever played StarCraft, you know that a lot of the Marine types are basically sealed into their armor. It's kind of like that rather than the dreadnoughts from 40k. Now, I mean, I was a bit disappointed to begin with, but then I realised that from a practical point of view, it's probably easier to say that these are the more sophisticated dreadnoughts kind of thing, not the big, hulky, you know, basically coffins on legs. These are the suits. And there are quite a few different ones you can make. Quite a few. And as you progress through the tech trees, you can have weapons. I mean, the way you make weapons is slightly different on this. It's because here, like say for example, if I wanted to use a handheld cannon, I'll just go, hey, Flotsy, can you go and equip that? And you'll... So it gives you a lot more flexibility, but the downside is you can't really, like, not even Brilla, for example, the beast that she is, our Custodes matriarch. She could pick up the war casket, she could pick it up and carry it, but she couldn't use it. It's an upscaled version of the minigun designed for use by a war casket. And the war caskets are basically dreadnoughts. Now, speaking of Brilla, I said she was pregnant last time, didn't I? Well, we have a baby. Baby Malcador. There's a reason why I picked that name. There's a reason why. And Malcador's... He's custodian. He's part dragon. Oh, and he's an Epsilon level psyker. Yeah. It was like, Britta's given birth. Lovely. There's something odd about this child. Yeah, we know his wings. No, he's a psyker. Oh. yeah. He's a our little abomination is a psyker. And because these are germline genes, these could get passed on to any children they may have because they're in the germline, like the eggs and what do you call it? Is it the gametes? The gametes? Basically, the eggs and the sperm. So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, he has a tail, he has wings, he has dark reddish hair. He's a bit poo medical, but he's gonna be taken up. He's an enforcer, which basically means how can I put it? He's gonna be taken after his mum. Let's just put it like that. Now the good thing is, now that she's given birth, once we get the research on it, it's going to take a while because like we need to do the Custodes version first, and then there's the Primarch version on top of it. I can eventually start the process to start turning Brilla into a Primarch because she's at the Custodes level as it is, which I think is quite hilarious. But that is something that is like, unfortunately, I really can't do much with that. I have to sort of, see, they're missing the gold. It keeps saying it's missing the gold, but it really freaking isn't. I mean, I can change the settings, but I don't want to mess around with that too much. Okay, let's see if I can. Is this something I can adjust the range? Because it's like it's not detecting this gold here. So there's something I'm going to try. This may work, this may not. I'm going to try putting a crate there, like one of these. That'll do. Let's build a copy of that there. Let's put it there. and put it there. So the components that I need for this are the gene seed capsule. Okay, so we need. So it's the gold and the advanced component. Okay, so let's link these two bad boys together, and let's only put in stuff for this area here. So let's set it to important, clear all. First of all, we'll go with gold. Gold. Okay, so we'll get rid of that for the moment. Oh no, wait till that's built and then we'll get rid of that. So we've got some ceramite here. Yeah, I really need to sort out the inventory stuff in here because like things all over the place, but it's yeah. So we have like arcade machines. I say this is something I'm just going to add to if whenever I get a chance. I'm thinking that maybe they finally done it. I'm thinking that maybe in this area we'll have like barbecue bits and pieces, and that's where people can like sit down and have a barbecue, maybe some outdoor tables and chairs, that kind of thing, and have this like as the indoor restaurant, like maybe with a couple of like replicators or something like that. I don't know. We'll see, or whatever. There's things we can do. There's definitely things we can do. But first of all, I need to make sure that this is all at least matched up with this. So again, this is I'm not supposed to temporary, but this could be temporary, or it could stay like that and just be like a gull. Right. So let's actually put down some flooring. Yeah, let's go with lawn plot just because. So zoom in a little bit so I can see it. Got one of those bare. And we'll grab that, go all the way over to there. Yeah, I'll take those bits. We'll hold those. What's that? That's a boulder bit. Yeah, it's fine. Like I don't want to like turf the animals away because yeah, this is. So I have left some doors that people can get in. So these steel armor doors are obviously by necessity weak spots, but they're not as bad as you think. Like the big raid group, they spawned here and they came all the way along here, because it's like, oh look, it's a big open door right here. So they came all the way down there. Let's put some asphalt down there as well. There we go. They came all the way down here. And they got to like here, and these things have absolutely destroyed them. And by having it as a mix, like the las cannons work pretty decently alongside the tarantula bullets. By having these as, I think what we've got them as the Tempest. Yeah, because of the Tempest stuff, they have like electrical based damage, so they work very well against mechs. Or other things. Now, obviously, there's going to be at a point there'll be some things that can adapt or be resistant to electricity, but that's why. And I've learned this from playing like tower defense games over the years, that you don't always want to have like one thing. You want to have like a little cluster or a group. Like have like something that slows down, something like that. I'm going to blow my nose and take my hay fever tablets because my nose is itching like mad. That's better. Right, so now one good thing I've also noticed as well is these four together. I'm going to actually just move them together because of this. Let's put them over there. Let's move Joe to that side. Yeah, these four here, Brilla, Jade, Nuna, and Flotsy, they work disgustingly well together as a group because we have Flotsy in basically the power armor in his little mech suit. We have Nona, the vampire, who is she's pretty freaking good. I like her. We have Jade, who is where is it? She's like fast becoming our thing. Where's it gone? Yeah, for some reason they changed the what do you call it? For some reason they changed the Jedi stuff. So like the lights, I think because it was one of the mods I took off had one of the like Jedi stuff on there. So I basically turned that one off. So a bit unfortunate, but it was causing issues. So okay, so advanced animal prosthetics. So we can make add-ons for our animals. Like for example, Bernard. We could make a an animal brain implant that empowers its brain function, allowing it to do complex jobs. So yeah, we can make. You know, so I want to have like bears who were let's just pause that a second. Ooh, surgical mask, nice, and playing. Yeah, remember I want to have bears who are basically security guards with loads of stuff. Yeah. Animal upsy daisy vampire healing power, stealth skin, flick, which means like turn on slaughter. Yep, so slaughter animals, mine, be patient. So basically, I could give, like, say for example, I think was it Ulysses? I think it's Ulysses up there. Where is it? Yeah. So for example, Ulysses, I could give something for our bear. To be, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. You know what? Let's do this. Let's see what we can give him. Let's give him an enlarger. I can make Ulysses bigger. Yeah, and it only costs 10 plasteel and 2 advanced components. That is really cheap. That is really freaking cheap. So I'm going to have that for the moment. I'm going to suspend it for now. Just for now, because I want to see what the other stuff is. So, plus I want to, yeah. Giant death bear. Okay, we're going to make a giant death bear, right. Okay, so, what else can we put in the queue then? So we're going to go for our giant death bear. We can give... Now, I think there's a limit to how many implants you can put on a creature. A quad Tesla cannon implant. Or we could give them a bioelectric attack. We could give them spitting acid. Yeah, you're starting to see why I'm doing this now. It's taken a while to get to this point, but it's like we are spoiled for choices now. We are so spoiled for choices. I like the idea of a animal quad Tesla cannon. I'm going to put this in the queue for now, but I'm not going to make it yet because I want to put some storage areas and bits and pieces. Or I want to get this area finished first. Plus, there may be some other bits and pieces that might make me go, ooh, first of all. But yeah, I want to get the Bionics lab set up first. I say, and this is not just for these two are for animals. This is the basic stuff, animal prosthetics. That's the advanced animal ones. This is the human one. Now, I believe there is, what's it? Nylon Eternal, Project Eternals. Yeah, unfortunately, we need to have a, we need to have a very specific thing first. So this is like you can look at the that's 150,000 research points. That's like god level stuff. Yeah, we need to get the cosmic analyzer. But before we can get to that point. Oops, so genetics, cosmic analyzer, cosmic energy. This is like real end game stuff, so it's going to be a long time before we get to this. But yeah, anything with like, excuse me, anything with cosmic in it, you can see like it's got ridiculous levels of research points. So yeah, beyond our understanding, infinite research points. That's literally the last one. So it's like a sort of placeholder, really. But yeah, there's a lot we can do. There's like Imperium stuff, Everlasting, which is there's a lot. There's a ridiculous amount of stuff in this. Waste pack atomizer. Yep, hazardous waste, which is like, yeah, cosmic level is really high tier. But yeah. What's this going on? Okay, yeah, that's just letting me know it's got to the end of its thing, which is good. Thank you. I'll wait until that's got to the end. Right, how are we doing on? How are we doing on this? We're at 11. Right. Okay. Right. Oh yes, I got distracted. So let's have Brilla work on it. Oh. Oh! Sorry, I hit a key by mistake instead of shift, and it's telling me what I need for each individual thing I'm hovering over. Huh. That didn't even know it did that. It's literally the backslash key. It's like, because it's next to the shift, because I was going to go like that and link them together and go, right, okay, you do that. No, Britta's working on it anyway, which is good. Hey, he's got some construction. Yeah, that's really handy. Yeah. So I think tomorrow I'm going to be working on sorting out the ammo, sorting out, basically I need to have a decent armory. A decent place set up. Like this could be extended out to here, like have ammo, because if I make this wide enough, actually let's just do this now. Yeah. I need to have an 11 wide space so that the big vehicles can go, like the Lehman Russ and the big boys, basically the really big boys. Like for the expeditions and the caravans. I'm just going to trim this off for now so they can pretty much just sort of come in and then go down this way. There we go. I'm in no rush for it because at the moment they're able to sort of scooter up here quite well. But I'm very happy with turning this area here into a proper armory for weapons, for ammo, and I have really sort of get my brain organised around it. Actually, let's have a look, see if there's any prefabs that might help. Let's have a look. So I think would it come under military? Yeah, these are different kill boxes you can get. That are prefab ones. Like there's a medieval style one, there's a mortar one, there's cannons. There's a fire kill box with a lot of flame turrets, and it's actually pretty decent. But unfortunately, has one major flaw. Well, not much of a flaw, but an issue for me in that it's not really designed for vehicles to go through. So, but then again, you'd have maybe like one on one side for vehicles, one on the other side for pedestrians, that kind of thing. So there's this. Which again is good for, gas one. There's like kill box there with no turrets, huge turret kill box, multi-entrance, turret roof trap, fortifications, artillery. Yeah, this is all good, but this is not what I was after. See, transportation, so like corner roads, simple helipad, vehicle scanner, building container, long-range vehicle scanner, garage, along with storage containing parts for T1 vehicle, fuel and packaged meals. Too bad. But no, that's not what I was after. What was I after? No, it's a base. This is basic bases. No, that's not what I was after. I was after an armory. So you've got the elegant throne room. Oh, speaking of the throne room, yeah, we need a relic component so we can build the golden throne. And by the golden throne, I mean the 40k golden throne. Or as they call it, the Imperial Side Throne. But it is... yeah. Plan is to create a temporary arcane beacon in the warp. Temporary. Yeah. Yeah, this is basically the golden throne. Yeah. So what's it? Oh yes, right. Okay, well I'll come back to the prefab thing in a minute. Oh, here we go. So Bionics. Now I believe that these Bionics are for people. Yeah. A Xeno insectoid bionic firearm. So you've got different styles of Bionics. I could make and again, these are pretty cheap. Now I'll say cheap, but they're for where I stand as a colony manager. These are negligible for the resources I've got, and there's gonna be more added to it as I make more researches. But I think what I do need to do is have like probably like storage things, so like put them here so that the like here for example, I'm just gonna put a detoxify lung on there for the moment and just suspend it, just so it gets rid of the empty workbench thing. Again, make a bionic eye if I really wanted to. Bionic toe. Not sure how that would work, but whatever. Bionic jaw. I mean, that would have been very handy for one of our colonists a couple of in-game years ago. Yeah. Tomorrow, I'll say, ow, again, it's the hay fever is making my eyes itch. Tomorrow, I think we'll be definitely focusing on like not so much getting storage organised, but just getting things, not so like bit scattered all over the place. Like kind of like how I've done with the fridge freezer. How it's not exactly perfect, but there's organisation of a sort to it. Like each thing's got its own individual column. There's like a space on the bottom plus a spare area for extras, and also it gives me a rough idea of class. I can go right. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 things of red lentils. So that, or tons of bamboo, things like that. So I need to get this sort of combination of organisation for here. Like, and no, this is not a bad area. This I think will be good for like just general goods, things like this, like the electrical tape and glass adhesive. No, doesn't make no sense putting it there. Like stuff like this, the blue gel, the Imperium fragment, the mechanoid component, all these things. It's all right. I mean, this is supposed to be like a temporary area as well. Actually, this is actually let's just put this on low. Actually, low preference. Same for this one. Let's set this on low. But the whole point is, the vehicles come in, park themselves up either here, wherever, unload their gear. It gets moved here as a sort of like holding area, and then from there it gets sent out to the various. So it's basically like what, a loading depot, something like that. Yes, I was looking at prefabs, wasn't I? Right, let's just put this back on just the 1 for now. So yeah, look at the prefabs. I was trying to find like an armory because I know I've had like an armory before. Oh, there we go, straight away. Poultry hutch. an infirmary, prison, production pod, storage pod. Yeah, so it'll probably be something like this. Let's just do an export, for example, storage pod. There we go. So yeah, something like this would fit in here. Quite, not exactly like this, but you know what I mean. Something like that over, maybe, actually, yeah, over, say, like, say, from here would work really well, I think. Those sort of, we can have them, like, stacked along, rotate them. So that's one. What's the other one I was looking at? Armory. Yeah, so, you go, prefabricated armory. That's it. So, like here, for example, I could have it. There's one reason why I like having this a prefab stuff. So I could just rotate them around. So I can have them like, I don't know. And of course, like we put it there, like having like one like stacked along there. But also, I'd have to move that. Actually, you know what? Let's actually. You know what? Just because I want to floors, where is it? Soil. Yeah, let's put some soil down here so it looks a little bit a little bit nicer. Yeah, I want that to be. There we go. Again, this is just to get rid of this grey bleh that's here. Just do a hard save. So yeah, I have made a lot of progress over the weekend. A lot of progress. It seems basically as soon as I managed to get those the tier 2 mech stuff, like I know change the difficulty and stuff like that, it was like we were pushing against the wall, and then boom, things just accelerated. We just broke that barrier. And obviously, it slowed down a little bit. But, as you can see, I have made a shit ton of progress. And it is getting to the point now where I think another expedition might be in order. So, I've also found out as well that with regards to the expedition stuff, is when I make the caravan, it's always good to crack a critical tech. Exactly, yeah. It was just like one of those, just like sort of, what do they call it? Is it a paradigm shift? Where things just suddenly went boom. And now, having the Gestalt engine as well has really freaking helped. We've got the mech, and she's now working on one of the library books. That's basically all she's going to be doing. It's just making library books to go in the learnatorium. Once I do want to, I'd say, upgrade this, and I'm going to move a lot of these bits and pieces, like the piano. I've just suddenly thought, oh, what's it called? Is it a lounge? A lounge bar? Where you have like a, where you can have like a stage, like. That could work. Okay, now I'm going to figure out how to make one of those. But yeah, a sort of Vegas style lounge bar, where we would have like piano. Oh, yeah, that could work. Definitely have to put like an outside barbecue pit here, but yeah, that could work. That could really work in here. Have like this area as maybe sort of cordon this area off to be like the more sort of bar area, but have this as like. Have like the stage area like here, for example. Maybe some, like a sort of, I don't know what you call it, dressing room. I suppose would be the appropriate way. Yeah, and like here's like a dressing room area, VIP room sort of thing. Have like a table or a platform here for this thing to perform on. Obviously, it probably won't be there. This is all just for fluff reasons, RP stuff, but. That could work. Obviously, we still have the space over here because we really need to upgrade the hospital. Although that will probably be like I won't get rid of I won't get rid of this. This could be like the emergency field hospital, but I think a proper hospital complex where, you know, things are combat supply. Oh, trade ship, nice. Where, you know, things are, you know, we've got like the high-tech beds, we've got the monitoring stations, we've got, you know, the scanners, we've got all that stuff going on. Okay. I think we've got most of the tech for it as well. Yeah, there you go. And on to my kind of, okay. So yeah, basically the Gestalt engine helps to do the research and control. Oh, I haven't tried this yet. If mechs do attack, this can try and override them. Like it can try and basically just go like, you're in my house now, and try to control them. So it's like it's going to go very badly wrong, but it could also work. So it's like, again, very exciting times. Right, I forgot what to do. Yeah, freaking ADHD. Right, there we go. Hire pirates. It's like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I think another expedition's in order. I'll see what we got, because we got lots of we got like 9 maps that we can use, maybe even more. Right. Okay. So we are looking. Elgamore and stuff. How much does that cost? 980. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, it's difficult to trade up, obviously, to a, when you've got passing, yeah, so you've got here a confidential intel map. Yeah, we've got a dilapidated map and 8 intel. So we've got 9 maps we can use. But I think actually, let's have a look. Yeah, we've got a persona core. Now we need to keep that. Oh no, I can sell some stuff. It's just it's not interested in. I don't know where I got that star steel from, but I don't want to get rid of it until I know what it's for. There's only 2 of them. It's not a huge amount, but probably because only a few people can use it. No, I think that will be okay. Yeah, we'll just go with that for now. Right, okay, so we've got Intel map. Where's the other maps? So that's the Star Steel. It's like this vault here. This is kind of okay, but again, just need a little bit more tidying up, I feel. But let's have a look. That's the pharmacist one. So I need this one. So it's map. Okay, where's the dilapidated map? Oh, it's right. It's literally right there. Right. So because I want to try and go for one that's reasonably close, and I know that each time you use the map, it is randomised how it works. With a little bit of save scumming, and as long as it's within, maybe like half a day's journey, maybe a day's journey. Yeah. If you just see the Star Steel now, you're bound to need 2 units for vital research later. Exactly. Yeah. It's the. I'm not going to get rid of this now because I have no idea what it's used for, and I can guarantee if I sell it, I will need it later for, like, oh god, this is a really cool project. I want to make this. What am I missing? I'm missing 2 Star Steel. Wait a minute. I had 2 Star Steel and I sold it months ago. Yeah, it's that. And this is another reason why I'm so grateful for this inventory mod, because it's like, it literally is like, ooh, where's this map gone? And I can just type in and go like, oh, it's over there. I can also say, wait, but I know I've got one. Where is it? Like, and I can do the search pawn option, and it will basically just go, oh yeah, Jade's carrying it. Ah, good. At least I know it's there somewhere. So it's a, yeah. We found we found a lot of stuff. So let's test this just to see how well it is. Yeah, so inventory's always a point. Okay, so let's drop the she doesn't need the auto pistol. Now she's got the plasma sword, which is her, yeah, and it's a plasma sword. It's nothing else. It's only a plasma sword. Yeah, so basically when they have when they're carrying too much, like for example with this, like I don't need her to carry a disposable rocket launcher. So I can just say like, yeah, get rid of that, you just because you're more of a melee character, that sort of thing. It's I don't want to jinx things, but I've got the game just how I want it now without any issues. Because I noticed a lot of the mod writers have been updating their mods recently. Because there's a thing I used to say, oh, these mods have been updated. Do you want to update them when you're safe? And I'm like, oh yes, click, stuff like that. Very, very helpful. And that's been happening quite a few times over the last bit, which I think is where I had that issue the other day. Or last week even, was that one of the mods had been updated, but it caused like a sort of knock-on effect because it was like other ones had been updated and stuff like that, and then it got updated again to fix this. You take this with mods. You gotta take it on the chin, if you pardon the expression. Like, do I get upset when mods start causing things like that? Of course I do, but I'm not blaming the mod authors because they don't know exactly what combination of mods I've got. They can only control their own mods, and to a lesser degree the base game. But yeah, I just don't understand why people do it. I just don't understand many people. So, right, okay. So yeah, we have Jade read this map, and if it's reasonably close, we're going to send the combat squad out, which is Brilla, Jade, Nuna, and I'll probably keep Flotsy behind because he's as the sort of guardian of the fudge me, colony. But honestly, these three ladies together, Brilla, Jade and Nuna, they work disgustingly well together. They really do. Because we have Brilla, who's basically our tank. We have Jade, who's our assault. And then we've got Nona, who is pretty much our get in, get fast, and I will mess you up. But she's kind about it. She won't make you suffer. That's it. She's literally a kind vampire. She's nimble, she's kind, she's small. There you go. Chronologically, she's 876 years old. Biologically, she's 24. What's the point? How would Brilla? Yeah, Brilla is 23 years old, but biologically she's 20. And Jade is... Yeah, Jade's 648 years old. Biologically 18. Yeah, because on my first I don't know. Yeah, remember. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. Jade Weekend. Thank you. Right, now let's see where this... Okay. Dangerous construction work site. Okay, let's a group of guards clad in equipment stolen from an old bunker stationed there. Right, let's see how far away this is. Oh, that's close. That's very acceptable. That is very, very acceptable. Okay, so we'll form a vehicle caravan. We'll send off the Moon Deng. So we need to have Jade, obviously. We'll keep Flossie behind because he's basically a walking tank now. So it's good to have at least someone behind who's going to be decent to protect the colony. Brilla as the gunner. We'll keep Joe there because he's just working other stuff. Where's Nuna? There she goes. There's Nuna. So yeah, we've got plenty of space in the Moonding for that. Okay, so that's assigned to that. Animals. Nah, this is like taking any like animals and stuff, but we don't need that. Technically speaking, we've got some food on there, but I always like to put at least. No, Britta's not hospitalised. No, I don't think so. Let's just check. No, she's not hospitalised. No, it's fine. Oh, she's a Custodes. She was fine within like a day or two. I'm not kidding. She was like, she was pretty much just like, oh, I have given birth to a psychic dragon child. Marvelous. Puts in what do you call it? The crib. Pat. Gives it a little bit of a feed. Back off to work, and it's just like, damn. It's like, it's just impressive. Very impressive. I'll get Jade. There you go. Yeah, it's welcome back. Brilla isn't immortal. We've had that. These 3 days are all borderline immortal. They just have. Brilla's really freaking tough. Jade is essentially an evolved being, for want of a better term. What's the term? It's when something's evolved, but it's like uplifted. There you go. Yeah. So Brilla is just a genetic perfection, so to speak. One of the Emperor's chosen. Jade is uplifted to being essentially almost like a genetically perfect being. Nuna is a vampire, so she's a little bit on the tougher side, a little bit more able to regenerate, things like that as well. So honestly, those three themselves are the strongest squad I have done, and they have, with the exception of moving Jade and Brilla over from my off-stream save, this has all been legit. Now, I've not edited any of the stats. All I've done is just moved people over. That's all I've done. I literally could not believe how good that thing was I found in the what do you call it? Any news about the vampire popsicle? He is still in the he is still on ice at the moment because we're trying to find a particular gene that removes his dependency on that psychite stuff. Because once we can get that removed or counteracted by doing a little bit of a gene swap sort of thing, then we can awaken him from stasis, and then Nuna can have her vampire husband if they want to get together. I'm not going to force it upon them, but it's more like, you'll understand what you're going through. So that's an ongoing thing. So that's why we know. The good thing is with the genetic lab that we've got set up at the moment, I have actually got one of the gene extractors. So if I do find somebody who's got that necessary gene, I can go, you know what? Can we borrow you? We just want to put you in our gene copier for a bit. You can help yourself to anything from the colony as a compensation, but you just need to borrow your genes for a reason. And you'll be able to actually pick the gene that you've got. But that will take a little bit of time, and it's going to be a lot of searching. So we're going to have to go through exploring gene labs, any prisoners who turn up and that kind of thing, or just like scanning for genetics. Ooh, he's got a gene we might like, things like that. So yeah, it's a little bit of a roll of the dice, but yeah, it can't be helped. But yeah, okay, so let's go with like 20. Actually, let's go 30 because there's 3 of them. So we've got 10 then. So yeah, go with 30. That gives us 6 days of food. So a day there, a day back. Oh, I've just realised something. I'm an idiot. Right, I've just realised something I need to do. I need to actually open the garage doors so we can get out. There we go. But yeah. Where is it? Just sort of show what I was talking about. Where is it? Something was it? Yeah. Custodian toughness. Injury healing factor times 10. And technically, when, you know, I mean, people don't realise just how freaking dangerous, even though billions of us of humans have done it over you know, since our evolution began, giving birth is incredibly freaking dangerous and taxing. It really freaking is. So the game classifies it as an injury, which makes sense. But as you can see on there, injury healing factor times 10. So essentially, any bleeding, any damage, any pain issues and things like that, yeah, I imagine that with the little Malcador's wings, that may have caused a bit of a chafing giving birth. But like I say, she's a Custodes. She is one of the Emperor's 10,000 chosen, individually created to be genetically perfect. Birth, yeah, she can handle it. Then of course there's the anatomy and stuff like that as well. So yeah, okay, now that was on me. I completely botched that, so let's do this again. Is she a mum? Yes. Yes, she is. Oh, sorry, madam. She's currently feeding her baby at the moment. We don't, perfectly natural thing, but we don't want to be, you know, leching on her. But yes, she is a baby. This is little baby Malcador, who is. There was some interesting thing about Malcador's birth. Now he got the traits from his father, which was Sorin. So he's got like the egg-laying stuff. He's got the, you know, the dragon wings, things like that. He has definitely inherited his mother's Custodes genetics, which means he's gonna grow up to be a tough son of a bee. But there was a interesting event that happened when he was born. He was born a psyker. And granted, he's not a particularly powerful psyker, but he was born with psychic abilities. Which in the 40k universe is pretty difficult. We also have our first android, Joe, who is our thing. We have, where's our librarian? Yep, she's working on making a book at the moment. Oh, wow, she's done quite some fast with that. We're working on the Bionics because we found out we can make animals bigger and we can give them quad Tesla cannons. So once I get back from this expedition, we are going to go for our bear boy. Where's he gone? Where's Ulysses? Where's our big boy? Yeah, we're going to take our bear friend, and we're going to juice him up. We're going to give him some bionics. We're going to make him bigger, faster, stronger. We have the technology. So yes, this is our bionics lab. This is the very specific thing for what I was talking about. I think they call it a mecha centipede, I think is the term for it. I might be wrong, but it's something like that. I also need to give some juice to these things because there's no power. I also need to put some power in here, so let's just take it off of... let's take it off of here. There we go. Now put that down there so we actually have some lights going on here. We have an android lab, mechanoid lab, other bits and pieces. Yeah, Flotsy's been upgraded to having power armor now, essentially, or war casket armor is what they're calling it. I'm calling it power armor, but it's not exactly the same. It's more like he's fused into it, like so he can move really fast. But he's a tough boy, but as you can see, he can't really do that much else. But he is. You know, he's pretty tough. He's pretty tough. Yeah, we have baby, but I'll wait until Britta's finished feeding him because that'd be rude. And then we go on another expedition. Oh, that's that. Yeah, we have a vampire, Nuna. Everyone very kindly just did a blood drive so she can feed. But yeah, this is where is it? Where's he gone? Where's old Vampy boy? Where did I put him? Shit, where's his little... Oh, it's up here. Yeah. So we have in here Elfril, who's our vampire boy at the moment, and we're keeping him on ice because we need to get rid of something. He has a genetic issue at the moment. Ooh, all trade available. Oh, it's leaving, right? Okay. So yeah, he has a psychite dependency, and at the moment it's at 18%. Yeah, basically, now we could get some psychite to him, but we're keeping him on ice because that psychite stuff is pretty much severely addictive. It's like, think the devil's lettuce cranked up to 11. Now this is a genetic disposition, so obviously he probably had this before he became a vampire. So we need someone who has a I'm going to quickly pause for a second so I can show what I'm talking about. Where is it? So where is it? There we go. We need... Yeah, so we basically need to find... Where's it gone? Yeah, we need to find a gene that basically negates that. Once we've got that, we can awaken him. He's going to wake up to a whole new colony. He's like, what the fuck just happened here? Then once we get that, we can put him in there. And I think it's this one or this one. It's one of these two. Where I think it's this one. Yeah, we can plug him into this, and we can say to someone, right, that gene there, third down, we want that gene. We want to make a copy of it, because the rest of these ones are sort of like semi-randomized. Like this will randomly take ones from the ones that we don't have. So it's still, if someone's got like 30 viable genes, we're going to have to keep him in there for 30 cycles to make sure we get one we want. Whereas this particular version allows us to go, we want that one. This is just literally, it picks randomly whatever ones they've got, even if we've got duplications. This is, I think it's, this, if I remember correctly, is, I think it's just like an upgraded version of that, I think. I think it's like that one. And then this is for upgrading people into Space Marines, Primaris, Custodes, and then Primarchs. But the it's going to take a while because it's like, in fact, let me just show you how long it's going to take. So this takes 20,000. This takes 40,000. Yeah. It's going to take a while. It did make me laugh when I realised, wait, 40,000? That's 40,000 from the Warhammer 40,000 mod. Like, it was one of those sort of moments when I realised it. Okay. Right. But it's still feeding. Right, okay. So we'll wait until that's done. And actually should be finished reasonably soon. Okay, so yeah, let's do a quick save again. And yeah, so yeah, tomorrow I'll really do need to sort out these inventory areas, because it's like this as well. Apparently there is a way you can have something that deals with unfinished components. Like there's something you can do, either a mod or something else, where you basically just go, somebody else can work on it, sort of thing. Because it's like this, for example, might have been worked on by Jefferson. This one might have been worked on by Sky. So it's like, yeah, I'm not touching that. It's Sky's project. But apparently there is a setting or a mod you can get, which will say, look, doesn't matter who finished it, so started it, someone finished that project. We've got lots of unfinished projects. I'm not going to finish that sentence anymore because I've just remembered my to-do list for my work. has probably about 1,000+ items on my to-do list on unfinished projects. So I'm going to step away from that one before I drop myself in it and nod. Oh, look at that shiny thing over there. So we'll not talk about that. Yeah. So yeah, we've got a few things that are in range, but we're going to go to this one because this is what we're going to do. Okay, so exactly, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's just like side-eye monkey. Okay, so we'll do this. So who we have to have? Jade will be driving. We'll have. We're gonna have Nuna as gunner. Yeah. So, oh yes, a squirrel, shiny thing. Yes, Brilla. Okay, so we'll assign those. Good. Again, we'll do 30 meals, which is more than enough. I derpy to choose a route, don't I? Yeah. So that looks like it's going to be, wow, a third of a day. Yeah, because it's travelling mostly along the road, which is really freaking helpful. There you go. Yeah, and I'll gather the items and leave the area. Right. So, what I've noticed is they sort of stop up here. So if it does it again, I know what it is because it's like the waiting spot to sort of go out the map. Yeah, this kill box is disgustingly effective. It really, really is. Like, Alter turret with the Tempest rounds, which is good against mechs. Organics, not too keen on it either. Again, they're not perfect. When I was doing the tier 2 mech raid, when I had that come in, did lose one of the tarantula turrets because the mechs aren't stupid. They knew we need to take that fecker out. So whilst they were focusing on this, it was 3 at the time, just absolutely obliterated anything that walked in here. Like, they didn't even get past the sandbags. It was friggin' brilliant, and it was really, it was just one of those sorts of like, okay, and they landed sort of here. Then, like I said, the raid came along, and they were just like, oh, we're gonna go dip. Oops, sorry, no, like, we're gonna go up along here. They came running along here and running along here and running along here and running along here because of the defense wall. Over that, yeah. Defense wall. They came down here. Came down here. This kill box is such a great freaking idea. You got to here. Absolutely. They're like, oh god, run away! And they're like, because they got absolute. This is still some of the blood that hasn't cleared off from there. This whole area here was, and I am not kidding, was just absolutely covered in ketchup. Yes, we'll call it ketchup. It was. I'm just sort of sitting there going, right, okay, here comes the thing. We're gonna. Because I've turned it up difficulty setting now. If a raid happens, hopefully it will happen. Hopefully it will happen. It surprised me by how absolutely I mean, look. This is the aftermath of it. All these bodies here are the fools, with the exception of one, were the fools who thought it'd be funny to try and raid my raid my colony. Called a mortician, but not for me. Right, okay. So, oh, Moonding's gone off. There it is. Oh, there it is. There you go, look at him. He's been going. Yeah, I think I need to do something about this because it's like a bit gunky, but nah. Notice it slows right down. That's it, there's a picnic area being done. Also as well, you'll find this funny, but another expedition I sent everyone back on, where we found Nuna. No, it wasn't Nuna, it was someone else. This was another NPC we just rescued, carrying them back. Nuna was carrying them back. I put the Moondang into park mode. It ran them over. Killed them. It was just one of those. Reload. yeah. It's parking. The parking AI is it's not that great. It really isn't. No. Oh. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you have to. Yeah, sometimes you have to sort of like poke it a little bit. Yeah, because it might not be able to get past these vehicles. Yeah, it can't get past these. I need to clear these out, don't I? Right. Okay. Let's send it. Let's put an order into. There we go. There was like one of the issues I was having before why it couldn't get past this area because there was like a little bit of a mountain here. And notice it's like got 1, 2, 3. There was like 3 gaps. That's 4, so it couldn't get past it. Yeah, it can't get past the trees. I'm gonna have to do this. There we go. I have to clear. Move out of the way, you silly buggers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear this out because it's like obviously all the trees here are making it difficult for the vehicle to get past. Ooh, let's just. There you go. Oh no, we just ran over a turtle. Move out the way! Move! 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 There we go. So yeah, it needs to have like this area clear. Yeah, unfortunately a little turtle got squished. Okay. 13. Do we have? Oh, bloody hell! Do we have the room? 13 desperate refugees, including some children. I know. Stay for 5 days, and they're off to work and for. I mean, we can take bloody hell 13. I think I've got the space for it. I mean that's what the hotel's for. So. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Boom. Okay, right. So, right, let's convert these. Oh, let's convert these into 3 beds so that people go. You know, it doesn't mean you have to, double bunk it, but no. Make sure these all set to 0. Yeah, they're all set to 0. So they can use them. So basically, they can stay here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's more than enough for them. Ooh, okay, but at least they're willing to work. And they're willing to, fight if need be. No need to fight. That's why we have our boy Flotsy powered up and a few of the other crew. But we will not be ungrateful. Yeah, wow, there's a lot of them. Oh, okay. What did I say about genetics? Right, okay. Let's just see. I need to see if anyone's like non-human. I think they're all human by the looks of it. Baseline human. It's not a problem. I'm not disparaging humans. It's just, if anyone's got any extra genetics, I will. Oh, hello. What we've got here? We have got a Neanderthal. Oh, let's have a look. No, isn't that one we need? Okay. Baseline human. Oh, what we've got here? We have got a Jinn. A genie. Interesting. No, okay. What we've got here? We've got a baseline human. You can tell that if this icon here changes, they're non-human. There's a piggy, a human pig. We have there's a human piggy. Pigskins are human pig hybrids. I mean, that was a good call. You can go through the doors, but okay, you know what? If you want to go the long way around, I'm not going to stop you. I mean, you're willing to work. You're willing to. Oh, cool. Well, you're clearing this area out, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot build in this area. This is the buffer zone, which essentially is what's the word I'm looking for? This is the area where I cannot build to allow for raids, to allow for trade caravans, or like we just had here, refugees turn up and things like that. So I can harvest in here, I just cannot build here. So yeah, I'm having to clear this area out because this is where, like most of the vehicles and stuff seems to go. Not going in the throne room, but we need to have a relic component. So that's the things we need to keep an eye out for right now. Is the psi gene that allows us to negate that problem for our vampire boy. STC components, so we can make our Valkyrie and bigger tanks and bits and pieces. A relic component for the Golden Throne. Oh, shepherds have a. He wants to. He's going to plant some plants. Okay. So. Oh, Flaffle's lost the skill rescue. Okay, that's fine because it's not being used. Yeah, I've done a lot. I've done a lot recently. I've done a lot. But yeah, tomorrow, again, I'm just saying this to remind myself more than anything, it's going to be the reorganization and making a proper armory. Because I originally put this here, this stuff here, because the tank, everything else, like the tank stuff, all my big tanks, my vehicle, I may even save like this spot as a runway for the Valkyrie, because we're going to have at least one flying vehicle. This is oh, here we go. Got the new map. This should be interesting. Now I remember before to stay in the tank. There we go. Right. So caravan has arrived at the architectural ruins. Right. Let's see what we got. Okay, so it's not a particularly massive map. But, yeah, let's have a look. So, we're parked over there. Start the engine. These little side maps are obviously normally just... Okay, so, let's have a look. The entrance appears to be... See if there's anything other that's interesting on here first. Yeah, this is part of the Ancient Ruins mod, so it's a little bit more variety to it. Oh, what's this? Bronzian wall. Okay. That's wow. So what we got here? That's a parking lot thing. Okay, let's park the Moondeng. Let's park Parker. Okay. So here. Oh no, I don't drive through that. I want you to go through that. Obviously, I've got to allow enough fuel to drive back as well. So that used 10 units of fuel getting here, let's say. So, personal rule, I'm not going to have it drop below 20 units of fuel. So that gives, depends on how long, so, Okay, so we've got 3 days here before another raid turns up. I have to remember to like not leave the engine running. Alright, so turn that off. We'll unload all the pawns. There we go, we've got the squad here. Jay needs to have a little nap. Oh, hello. Brilla. Oh, who are you? Oh, you're an enemy, right, okay. Brilla. Yeah. Nuna, let's have you go in that as well. Just kind of a smirk. And he's down. Yeah. Ooh. And he's bleeding out. Interesting. Oh, yes, because they're in drafted mode. That's why. Una. I think you haven't done, I don't think you've done this before. What have you? Feed. Yeah. Blood feeding on Tycho will result in serious blood loss, leaving him unconscious. Yes. There we go. Treat yourself. All right. Why? Oh, she really needs to sleep then. Okay. Right, how do I get in here? Why are they not? Let's check something. Okay. Do I need to draft them? What's going on? Why are you not? Okay. Oh, I have to go in the thing. Alright, that's why. Oh, of course, yeah, because it's a ruins map, isn't it? Wow. Alright. Okay. Jade coming along as well. So that's what takes us down to the next level. Interesting. So this is the... It's that. Okay, let's see what's down here. Oh, Maverick. Not for much longer. Area is now safe, but some unexplored rooms remain. You can explore further or reform the caravan on the world map. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them there. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, because this is not like a... There you go. So there's the... That's the thing to go down to the next layer. Level. Oh, sunk over here. Let's go check this room out first. Oh, look at all that. It's like everybody's sleeping. There you go. Okay, so nothing interesting in there. Right, let's see what's downstairs. Of course, our refugees are more than welcome to use the Medipod and the resources. How do I get? Remember how you get down the stairs? Enter ancient construction site. Oh, there we go. Oh yes, because it's like it's like a new map, so I have to. There we go. Why are you not going downstairs? Why are you not? Yeah, because that's a staircase. Why are you not going downstairs? With something I'm doing wrong. Let's take him out off drafting. That could be it. There you go. Yes, because they were drafted. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Click on this bit. Right. Oh, fudgesicles. Right. Okay. So we'll put them back onto the draft. All right, and they just dealt with a mega spider, which is now dead. Croybar. Let's see if we can help him. Because he's one of our allies. Oh, and the game's just crashed. Don't do this. Nope. Got to double click too quick. Ooh, more panic there. Right, let's see if we can stabilize him. Yeah, let's stabilize him. There you go. So he'll still stop bleeding. Yeah, we're not gonna he's got a bruise. Oh, he okay. So he got smacked around by the mega spider, right? Okay. What's this? This is the ancient armored gate. What's that one? Oh. Okay, so deconstruct that one because it's. What is that? What's a travel bag? Oh, Jade's having a kip. He's known as yeah, she's having to wait for that. Okay. Yeah, that is a block staircase, so yeah, that would be yeah, that would be like the next thing down. Oh, there's an underground railroad. Oh, so, okay. Right, so remember, do not attack the guys in blue. They are our friends. The blue ones are our pals. Oh, he's buggered off. Okay. So he's dead. We got a. Oh, two of them are having a fight there. All right, so. Oh, there's another door down there as well, so it's another place to explore. We'll just let them bleed out. Pirates from the raccoons are fleeing. Excellent. Right. And undraft. Deconstruct. What we've got here, so little cases. Desario is attacking a spillipede. You know what? Let's attack the spillipede. It'll help our power out. Yeah, because the blue is on our side. Blues are our friends. Oh, another door over there. Really like if you could. Oh, you can't go that way. Jade, how about you? Can you do that? There's a razor wire there. Ooh. Okay. There you go. Mitch wishes to join your faction. I'm gonna have to come back to that. For now, Mitch is, yeah, I'm gonna have to reject you for now. Because for the moment, like, we have to be a bit careful with anybody we take in, not just refugees, but anybody. Like, I had one before where took him in, turned out to be a pyromaniac. Really bad thing to have on a base like mine. Really bad. Yeah. Okay. Damn, bro, that was brutal. Yeah. Pyromaniacs are not something you really want on your base. Okay, so this area is clear. Jade, you are. You know what are you doing? Brilla, you don't seem to be. Can you? Yeah, for some reason, Nuna doesn't seem to be able to deconstruct the gate as well as you. So. I mean, if you want, have a feed. Have a little nom. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. Looks like we've got more in here. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, we have someone over there. Oh, that's our friends. You're welcome to go past. Yeah, they're like, oh, it's hang it. Where's he gone? Like draft. Someone just lining them in there. Oh, found some uranium, which is handy. Oh, hello, what's this here? We have found a large backpack, cardboard box. Good evening. Okay, let's still see these last two rooms, and then we'll head back and start preparing our bear to be upgraded. Yeah, we're gonna make our cyborg bear. Finally, we have the tech to do it. Right, what's we got here? Here, thick. Yeah, melee attack them to death. They're red, so yeah, red. Yeah, blue is friend, red is dead. But smacks. Oh wow, that was embarrassing. Okay, so it looks like this area is no other. Yeah, it looks like there's no other areas to explore. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Right. Okay, let's. Oh, there we go. Jade, what are you doing? Jade, what are you doing? There you go. Get your butt moving, madam. Yep. Not entirely sure why they have such difficulty wanting to go up and down stairs. I don't know why. You see? So that person over there is like, oh me. Nah, You're on your own, pal. You are on your own. Yep, so yeah, Brilla's upstairs. I didn't order them to do that. That was Jade doing it herself. Okay, let's just I just wanted to, oh, wow, that's a lot of blood. Yeah, let's just let him go upstairs. Right, where's the Moonding? Bit of or maybe they were just a little bit, what's the word? What am I looking for? They just felt like it. I mean, technically Jade is the colony leader, so I don't think she's insubordinate. She's a pain in the butt sometimes, but it's just trigger happy. Yes, I would say she's definitely like, they're coming right for us. Boom. Yes, Jade, can you please come upstairs, please? Right. Okay. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just send them home. Oh, no one. There we go. Reform caravan. And we'll send the group home. I could capture 2 of them. Jade's not on the same map, so yeah, she's... Okay, so I have to cancel that for the moment for some reason. Oh, don't know why she's not doing that. Let's just draft her. Oh, there you go. You have to go to the right. It's on the bottom bit, right? Okay, I see now. What you see? Right, so we do it again. We're there. So we'll reform the caravan to go back to New Vegas. New Vegas. Wait, what? Oh, it's because she's a passenger, right? Yeah, board it as passenger. Nuna, driver, Brilla as the gunner. Okay. What are the other bodies there? Couch. Yes, that is that person's name. Right. Okay, let's start the engines. And yeah, just head back. There you go. Reform caravan. Moonding. Where's Jade? Okay, yeah, she's on the manifest, so yeah, okay. Very strange. Oh, I suppose it's because this is a crew, right? Yeah, she's a. Okay, this is what I can decide what I want to bring back with me. So yeah, I'll bring those as well. Also take everything on there. Is there anything interesting? There's some bronzium wool. Right, we've got basically 1,000 kilos to work with. So let's see if there's anything that sort of stands out. It's interesting. Abandoned forklift. There's a wow. That's a beefy one. Something really interesting that stands out. And there's plenty of like facility walls and materials and things like that. But oh, well, there's some books here. Oh no, as well. That's the book from before. Yeah, this is where we could pick up people for genetic interrogation and things like that. But No, there's nothing that's making me go, I really want this. I mean, there's some interesting signage, columns, decorations, like traffic cones. You know, just for a giggle, I'm gonna bring back all the traffic cones because it makes me laugh. There we go. Right, the camera has been reformed. And back. Right, let's head back to the base. Okay, so we have got. Oh yeah, it says there's a thing there because it's technically part of our. Technically part of our base until that map is destroyed. Right. Okay. So. Yeah, we're gonna make some upgrades now for our Ulysses base. So first of all, we're gonna make him a bigger boy. So we're gonna do him one at a time. We're not gonna do him in bulk, but these are all the things that we could have added to it. Now I know there's a limit to how many you can put in there, and I'm suspecting that the bigger the animal, the more implants you can put in. But there's probably going to be some kind of upper limit. Like it may be like yeah, we can make giant panthers, but we'll test it on our security boy first. We're going to make him chunky, and then we can decide, do we want to give him... Oh my god. We can give him lasers. A light focusing implant. This will allow the creature to use a powerful ranged laser attack that sets enemies on fire. I can feel the urge to laugh maniacally like Dr. Evil creeping up on me right now. Yeah, we can make some bionic monstrosities now. These are all the advanced ones. It's taken me to this point to do it, but no, we can give them the no, feed patients, harvest. So we can give them little individual jobs to do. But yeah, we're going to work on the enlarger one first, and if that works, we'll go from there. Right, and it's the same for like the people as well. We can give our folks bionic arms, jaws, stuff like that. There's loads of things we can do now, and I think there'll be more we can do as a research, but. Yeah, I want to focus on the like I say, the research for the Primarch project first. Mainly because once that's done, we can go back to normal research. Oh, I think the vehicle is back. Oh no, that's the yeah. We need to clear all this up. I kind of feel sorry for the run. It's annoying that I can't build stuff here because I was just going to put down some you know, some grass so the animals would have something to eat. But I think what I'll do is I will just, if I will do anything, I will remove the big things like the trees. Obviously keep them in these areas, things like that. Just from here for now. I was trying to think, would I have, no, I don't have the space to do it. No, I think it won't. That would mean I'd have to make a second kill box, which I don't really want to do. Hey, so even the other the colonists are helping. Thank you. Oh, Jade's gained a new thing though. Oh, but she's not here right now. Yeah. King lasers. Right. So once, oh, caravan's idle. Where's the caravan? Oh god, yeah, I forgot to that's my fault, I forgot to send them. I forgot to tell them to actually go home. Derp. My bad. So boss, yeah, we're just sitting here in the our little rhino. What do you want us to do, huh? Oh shit, yeah, you need to go home. So that if I'm right, they should be arriving in this sort of area. But once this is done, yeah. Like I said, I got zero problems with like these animals roaming around in here. if they want to visit, they want to, you know, mess around with the grass and stuff, they're more than welcome to. Absolutely more than welcome to. It makes the area look nice. And that's a harvester. I want the sower. There we go. Better warn refugees about their bloody big. Yeah. It's. Like I said, it's when I was doing some testing off stream, I accidentally ran over one of the people I rescued because the Moondeng's auto park system is okay, but like so we say, some electric cars that shall not be named, they don't really care about what's in the way. And the thing is that the Rhino's is the tier 1. It's when we get to the tier 4 vehicles, that's going to be disgusting, like the Baneblade or the I forgot what it's called, but there's one that's like tier 4, and it's basically a Lehman Russ. So yeah, there's going to be lots of them. Okay, but let's have a look. Let's see how they're doing. Okay, so I can get rid of this now. And there's resulting ban of personnel and items remain in the area. Yes. Please accept that the personnel items have been evacuated. Yes. There we go. There you go. It's saved up, so it's not keeping the map loaded all the time. And they're on their way home. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think like having, like I say, a stage like area here, dining room, maybe like a bar area down, I don't know, maybe like in sort of centralised area here, sort of thing. Yeah, this is all for fluff, and you know. Okay, so there. Okay. Do they have areas to sleep in? When there's beds. Yeah, I mean, it's not saying that there's no sleeping areas, so that's good. That means they are sleeping somewhere, which is nice. Yep, we've got spare beds. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a bit low on uranium. I think I need to start work on the... There's factory stuff as well, which I've not even touched on. Like, there's a lot I haven't touched on in this game so far that I've got. Like, the factory stuff is just... Yeah, here you go. Make animal enlarger implant. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Oh, there we go. Oh, please, is it going to park automatically? Oh, it looks like it's going to park automatically. Oh, it's because I've cleared out the path for it. Right, yes. I'll just watch this coming, and then we're going to go and make our boy Ulysses chunky. Yeah, I definitely think this area here will be where the big vehicles are going to go. The Lehman Russ, the Chimera, the Baneblade. These will be where the smaller vehicles go. Probably maybe have this area here for like the Valkyrie, which is the flying gunship, I suppose you could call it. I'm trying to think, does it need an airstrip though, or does it? I don't remember if the Valkyrie has VTOL. Because if it has a VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing, it can just be parked, you know, have its own base, like basically like here. Oh my god, it worked. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. Oh, I fucking love it. One of the commands I had was to basically, when it arrived, to everyone get off and then dispose of, basically dump all the cargo. And Jade has just passed out because she's absolutely shattered. Alright, fair enough. You I mean, it's a bit weird. You want to sleep in the garage on what is basically a traffic cone, but you know what? This is exactly why I wanted these traffic cones. Was because I freaking love doing stuff like this. There you go. So what I may do is, yeah, because these are technically buildings, just the way the game logic works, they can't be stored in the standard way. They can be moved and they can be stored, but you can't like store them in the, like I say, the standard way. You have to do something else. But again, I'm saying this just for my own benefit, to remind myself. Tomorrow, I will try and find the settings or the mod it is that allows me to work on unfinished material. But enough of that. Let's upgrade our bear. Let's make him a big boy. Right. Where is he? Where's Ulysses? Where's our boy Ulysses? Here we go. Right. Okay. Right, operations. Right, install animal enlarger implant. Okay. Oh, okay. So basically, oh right. I think I need all that medicine. No, it basically means I need 2 of anything of here, plus the animal enlarger, which I've got. And I need somebody with the medical force skill. So let's do this. Let's do this. Where is that? So what was his training done? Yeah, his training is slow. I think we haven't really been actually training them, so. Why is he going to rest? Of course, yeah, because they go to the resting area, don't they? To shit, where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Yeah. Where are you going, sir? Oh, I want to see how big this makes you. Right, is this just going to make you... How's the abomination? Let's see. How is Bernard? Bernard is... stable health. He needs to have a bit of a rest. But he's doing okay. Yeah. So he just needs a bit of food, a bit of rest. But yeah, he's doing alright. He's doing okay. For a genetic abomination and affront to nature and God, he's doing alright. I think we need to make another one soon. Not Turkey Man, just another abomination. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, he's going to rest there. Yes, and then they'll come and grab the implant from where did I put it? Oh, okay, so for some reason it's over there. We need animal... Oh, I need animal parts shelf. This is what I wanted. Right, this is why I was waiting for this. Yeah, let's just put it down there for now. And I'm going to have like a whole... Like, you know, basically anything related to the animal stuff will go here. It will be, you know, medication... Bionic implants, cybernetics, extra limbs, you know, animal treatments, anything that can kind of either be used for genetics. Actually, no, I want that to be up here because the animal stuff's this side, the humanoid stuff's that side. So I want to keep them separate so I don't get confused and accidentally end up putting an animal implant in a human, which I don't think can happen. I don't think so, but I don't want to risk it. It's like, congratulations, your operation was a success. You now have a bear's arse. I've seen the film The Fly, one of my favourite horror films. Also terrifying. Where's everyone sleeping? Kimiko, that's not your. Oh yes, behold the monkey with 5 asses. That bit in South Park. I actually used that line in a D&D game I was partaking of. My character is a sort of, I suppose, a variation on a Warforged, playing as a bard, and we were in the stereotypical tavern type thing, waiting for a good old Dr. Mephisto. Yep, and there was a there was like an NPC who was chatting with us as well, and just because I'm like, I want to see if I can do this, because the NPC was asking, do you have anything that's interesting in the woods that you encountered? And I was just like, off the cuff, I just went, yeah, we encountered the legendary 5-buttock monkey. And then I rolled a nat 20 on the persuasion roll. So this guy was like, those things are real? And he went off into the forest like, and we're never going to see him again. And thus the legend of the 5-buttock monkey was born. And then the rest of the group was like, Chris, why are you just laughing your head off? And I'm like, have you seen South Park? And then one of the other players went, oh god, you yep, I just, yep. It made me laugh. And then, oh! He's been carried by the bot. And so I was like, that bear's walking a bit funny. That's because he's underneath. There's a tiny little bot that's like, ning, 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 ning. Alright, I mean, yep, there you go. He's now riding the bear. That was there's the implant. You're probably taking him back to his assigned bed, right? Yeah, because most of the animals are over here. Yeah. Shall we say the naturally evolved creatures are over here? The unnaturally evolved creatures will be over here. I mean, fair play to that Haulerbot, because the Haulerbot's like basically the size of a Roomba, and it's carrying a bear. I mean, a bear that's going to be a lot bigger very soon, hopefully. Okay, so they're going to go and pick up the animal enlarger. Where's fuck me sideways? Right. Okay, so yeah. Let's just check health. Okay, so we're still waiting for it to. Do you think I should give Ulysses Tesla cannons like in? Oh my god! I could make a pocket monster like creature, like a certain Gen 1 pocket monster of the water variety. Yep, are you bringing the medicine? Good, yep, you're done with it. I know. Yeah. Yeah. We can make that. I just suddenly had a thought. I think this can work. I'm not sure what I would do for it. But I suspect that the genetic creatures I can create can be enhanced with bionics. Oh. Excuse me, I feel another maniacal laugh coming on. Oh. I could embiggen Bernard. Oh, here he goes, here he goes. Let's see how this works. Like, will it be instant? Probably will, but... Oh. Let's see how it goes. Let's see it. Okay, so that's Ulysses now. He's pretty much just overlapping one square. How big is he going to be afterwards? That's what I want to... It's probably going to be as big as Chelsea, the camel. Mouse, giant, yellow, and electric. Yes! That could be done! Oh! Oh, I've opened up a can of worms with this. Well, yeah, because we... Oh, let me just see what genomes I've got access to. Because I could make a rodent-like genome. Embiggen it. Okay. Alright, so he's tech... This implant is capable of being installed on any... Oh, okay. It may not... Oh! Those are the stats for it. Okay. Let's pause it for a moment. Come back to that in a sec. Right. So, I just realised it may not change the visual of it, but I may have to do a reload to sort of rejig the graphics sort of thing. So, body size multiplier is 200%. Carrying capacity increased by 150%. Work speed and stealth and incoming damage multiplier is reduced, but that's fine because he's a big chunky boy. He might be stuck. He could be. We'll see. We'll see. Because it's like, let's have a look at this. Let's look at no. Yeah, it may just be a stat change. So, or it could be like it could be until he wakes up. That could be it. It could be until he wakes up. Because I've had bigger creatures than Ulysses in here before. Granted they were like really scrunched up in the box. If I fit size sits in one of the boxes, but they will. Cause it's the sleeping spot is just a generic sleeping spot, isn't it? I imagine Spike might be a little bit uncomfortable with Ulysses basically spraying out into his spot, but it might have to be a reload, or it might be I have to wait until he is awakened and the implant fully kicks in, kind of thing. So let's just, to be honest, okay. So because this is going to be the sphere, so let's just call it. Because tomorrow's, like I say, it's going to be more sort of Armory Mark II. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's a chunky lad. Right, I'll do a reload, but I've got a sneaking suspicion it may not kick in until he awakens, sort of thing. So. But if that's the case, that's fine. They may not even change the size because of it may make some of the things like there may be like an upper limit to how big the animal sprites can be. Be a bit disappointing, but it does mean he gets bigger stats, and it also means he can have more implants put into him as well. Obviously, I'm going to wait until he's fully healed before we implant the Tesla cannons. Make a cat bus, that would be with. Oh, I wonder how big we can put these things. I wonder. Yeah, I don't think I make a cat bus, but we might be able to make a big cat. Maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised if it does turn out that the graphics don't change after this, but. This is the first time I've used the embiggered implant, so I don't. Whoa! Oh, holy shit! Oh, he's a big boy. He is a big boy. Oh. He's a freaking huge boy. He's squashing Spike. I mean, Spike was like, I'm just gonna. Oh, you just need your ass is right in my. Holy shit! I was not expecting it to be that big. That's what she said. That's okay. That's Holy shit! That's yeah. That's yeah, definitely. Oh, that is one shot. Holy sh! Oh, this has opened up too much of a can of worms with this. Oh, this really has. Okay, right. You know what? Let's make a copy of. Oh, no, no, we'll keep it there for now. We'll keep it there. Yeah, because these are the basic prosthetics and implants. So these are like the more sort of like medical replacements. So it's like if like an animal like say to get injured and lost its one of its claws, we could use this to give it a replacement claw and things like that. Combat orientated paw replacement consisting of a hook claw extending besides the animal's original limbs. So we could basically make it like have like a claw type thing come out. Yeah, so these are like the more sort of simple ones, which are like replacements, like or just give like a little bit of a boost. These are the, you know, the well, the animal quad Tesla cannon. We have. But these are all the ones that we've got at the moment. I suspect as I progress through the research trees, once we get back onto proper researching, there will be other implants that we can find and discover, research. It's like a T-Rex with shark arms. I don't know if we could do that, unfortunately. Mainly because I don't have a mod installed that has T-Rexes, unfortunately. But I suspect that the with the Abomination Maker, with this, the Genome Morpher, if we had like I say a Dino genome and a Shark genome, we could probably fuse the two together, or we could create sharks and have lasers installed on them. But we don't really have much area. No, if there was like a river or like an ocean part to this map, I would be seriously thinking about getting the shall we call it the oh fudge, what's it called? Aquatic creatures and things like that. But because we've just got a pond, a couple of puddles, it's not going to be worth it because we're not going to be able to pick up the genome packs. But let's see what they are available. Oh yes, this is like the Geno frames, which we do need to make. Let's just make. Actually, how many awful Geno frames have I got? Because this. These are what I use to make the. We've got humanoid. We've got boomerloop feline. Oh, so yeah, it'd be rodent. So yeah, we could make something with rodent, feline. The boom genomes are like the boomerloops, which are, as the name suggests, they go boom when they die. We also have avian, so we have bird, canine, muffalo, and of course human. So looking at the thing, we could. So this is the tinkering. So we probably need to make some like boost. I mean, we've got the resources to make most of these now. In fact, we've got the resources to make all of these now. So I may do like make one of each, like one immuno booster, one harmuno. In fact, you know what, I'm going to do it right now. So we'll have one immuno booster, one hormone booster, one temp booster, one fertility unlocker, one craft stabilizer, and one controller. So there you go. We'll make one of each, and just so we've got at least one of each. Then I think I can set it up so I can say we have like a stockpile of say 10 or whatever, and then as one gets used, make another one. Do until will that work? Yeah, that could work. No, let's just do one now. Let's just do no, I don't want that. I just want yeah, just do one for now. Just for now. We won't make them as when we need them, otherwise it will take up resources and crafting time. So it's a recombinator, yep. So Earth sign gene, avians. So yeah, this Earth signs, which is basically bears, avians, bird types, boomer, which are the yeah. Thanks, boomer. They're the ones that like the boomer loops, which they're not bad, but if one of them dies and they're in a repository, the entire thing can go. Muffalos are the big muffalo things. Canines, obviously, dogs, rodents, rats, and stuff like that. Felines, cats, equines, which I believe like horses or related to it. So I think although I know technically that camels are not equine, I believe they come under this because obviously they didn't want to have every genotype, so they made them very, very broad, very, very broad types. Insectoid. I haven't been counted any insectoids. Reptile. Interesting. A reptile genome. Would a dinosaur come under reptile? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so yeah, there's no aquatic stuff. Thought maybe I would have one, but I think that's simply because of I don't have anything. Not thinking about SCPs. I can neither confirm nor deny. I'm also thinking lizard people. I could make lizard people. No, calm self, Chris. Calm. You're gonna have an aneurysm with excitement. Yeah. Let's just see if... An anar. Oh, interesting. That's an anar is basically I suppose you could call a cousin to the I forgot what they're called. The Andorians. Yeah, they are they're blind, but they also have I think they have like a form of telepathy and things like that, a bit of albinism going on. But they're like a sort of psychic sub race of the Andorians. They're pretty rare, but there's enough of them. I think to check these genomes. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a dirt mole. Interesting. Again, I'm just looking to see if any of them have got a gene. No, I can't do it anyway because I don't have the pick of the gene thing I want. Shut up. Baseline human. What have we got here? We have got Tong. Interesting. Oh, they're from Star Wars. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah. My Star Wars knowledge is not that great. I mean, I know of Star Wars, I know bits of it, but my Star Trek knowledge is way superior to my Star Wars knowledge. What we've got here, we've got Snivian. Again, sort of pig-like. What's this one from? This is from, again, that one from Star Wars. Okay, what's this one? This is a Tuscan. Yeah, Now, I know this doesn't look like a Tusken Raider, but to be fair, you don't really know what Tusken Raiders look like under those masks, like the Breen. But let's just see if they've got. Again, it's more to see if any of them has got a the genome that I am after. No, that's fine. I can hear a kitty cat. Okay, well, I'll just see what the time is as well. So I'm thinking I'm going to do another save. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be like I will be focusing on getting the armory. Oh, hello! You come to join us? This is how I know it's my bedtime, because you come to get up on the desk on my lap. Hello. I know you want this because you want the chair, don't you, Mad? Thank you. Mind your butt. Right. So yeah, plan for tomorrow is going to be pretty much like reorganising the armory, because this is not fit for purpose. This is good as a general storage room because it's roughly centralised. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's roughly centralised. It's got a nice amount of space, and it'll be good for like a sort of central depository. So I'm fine with keeping that room purpose, but not the way things are laid out here. Like these little containers here, for example, these wooden small shelves. These aren't too bad. They're serving their purpose, but they are not what I need, because they can only hold 3 items each. I need more. And I'm probably going to need to say, like, extend this out to here and make this like a big chunky armory. We'll have ammo, ranged, melee, armor, pretty much matching, matching this. So it'll probably be like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hello. Yeah. Maybe even 5. I could probably put like 1. Yeah. I could probably put like. No, I can't do that because I need to keep this area clear, because I need to decide: do I want the vehicles to go up this way or this way? If I have them go up this way, I will then have to put down a I don't call it some asphalt or something, just so I can know that like do not build here type thing. Whereas this way, because this is going to determine which direction I'm going to build in, basically. Because like say, if I have like say this area here to be the armory, and it's right by this wall here, it does run the risk of, if this wall does get breached, because this is not indestructible, it's just got a lot of armor. So if I have this area here to be where the armory is, that means I can pretty much have from here all the way down to here as an armory, which will be quite a bit, which will then still give me this space here, and then have that going up to there, going to there as a road. Because this needs to be at least 11 wide. That's the thing, because that's how much I've worked out the space I need. It's the biggest vehicles are 9 wide, plus then you've got 1 either side for room so they can actually maneuver properly. So looking at this, Jay's still sleeping and everything, and we haven't moved that much. I can't believe she's like, oh, it's because someone's sleeping in her bed. That's why. Because somebody is sleeping in her bed. There you go. You know what? Fine, she'll share her bed for now. There you go, Jay. Wake up. Sorry, I didn't realise the reason why, because technically your bed had been occupied. Yeah, like things like this as well. Absolutely great, but I need to work out something. So let's just actually just very quickly work on something, and then I will call it a night. So, okay, so that's basically 11. Yep, so I'm just going to do this. I think I might have it here, but means I have to move these doors over. But that's not a major issue if I do. It's not going to be a major problem. And that could work, actually. Keep this here. And this keeps it more sort of up to there. Again, I'm just going to put some more on here. It's not going to look very nice, I know, but this is, I need, as I showed before, like trying to drive the tank along here. These vehicles do not get on with obstacles. They really don't. They really do not get on with those. So this is one decision I'm going to have to sort of make. Personally, I like it being a sort of like almost like a straight road up here, because where has it gone? Furniture. I think there's a road prefab. I think. Yeah. For example, I can have a curb. So, for example, yeah, I'm not too sure this is. I really can't see how that is, so I'm gonna have to look into that. But yeah, let's just do a save. Madam's getting grumpy. I think I'm gonna go retire for the evening. But we've hit such a major milestone right now. We have our first cybernetic creature, who is a big boy. He's a he's a chunky boy, and he's going to get upgraded soon. We'll wait until he's healed. Now, if you're operating on him like too much in one go, it can cause shock systems and they can die. So no, we're going to let him rest, get used to his big size, and like, use his. Do you want a couple of Tesla coils? So we know that works. We can make androids. We can make mechs, which are like, step down from androids. We can make bots. And soon-ish, it's going to take a little while, but this is a major thing, which is why I'm going to get it done out of the way. We're going to have our first Primarch, or technically Matriarch. It's going to be good. It's getting it really good. So yeah, I'll say good night. I'm back tomorrow with some more. I know. I'm sorry. I'm getting told off now. I know. Excuse me. Thank you. So yeah, back tomorrow with some more of this. Obviously, we're back on Friday as well with some more of Spy Family Season 2, which I think will be episode 5, 6, 7, and 8, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because it was the first 4 episodes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, but yeah, this is going to be so much fun now. This is definitely going to be so much fun. But I'm gonna go and end the stream and just laugh maniacally for a couple of minutes. That's it.